Hi YouTube, it is Stormie, and I was asked to do another compatibility, this time between the Libra woman and the Pisces man, so I'm really excited to get this one out there. And if you have any more requests, of course, just leave them in the comments below or on any of the videos, and I will get them up as quickly as I can. Hopefully tonight you can hear the beautiful sound of the rain in the back. I'm in Colorado, and it's raining like crazy, but it sounds amazing. So let's get to this compatibility. The Libra woman and the Pisces man. Now, I want to say, they end up having a kind of intellectual and emotional connection and chemistry between them that is really unmistakable and is really different than you're going to get with any other pairing. For me, I don't necessarily give this couple the highest marks. Now, I want to be really clear. Time, maturity, desire, all of those things factor into how this relationship can work. And I'm absolutely certain that there are Libra women and Cancer men out there who have figured out how to work with each other, live with each other, and have really beautiful relationships. So always keep that in mind. Just because the stars or I or anybody else don't necessarily favor the relationship does not mean that it cannot work. Okay, so here's why I don't necessarily favor it. Pisces man with his Libra woman never really lies to her, but he like keeps secrets. He's just not as completely open as he could be, and Libra woman knows that. She always knows. So it kind of sends her into this attitude about it, and she becomes, and she always is, the more dominant one in the relationship. So she becomes there a little bit more pushy about it. The more pushy she becomes, the more he kind of retreats away from that. So it's really, I don't know. For me, there are just too many adjustments in this relationship with things like that that have to be made for them to be a success. But one thing I can say is that because Pisces, he's really patient. He's really even-tempered, and he's got this beautiful, like, sophistication about him. And because Libra is so beautiful, they both do like beautiful things, and she's intelligent, his patience is key because she is so indecisive. And just the way that her demeanor is, even though she's indecisive, she is practical because she has enough wisdom to make decisions. And he needs that. He's not very practical. He's very dreamy, right? So you see how you could have that where it's this really intellectual woman and this really imaginative, dreamy kind of guy that's kind of the best of both worlds, or so it seems. Now, their sex life, if that is something you're concerned about, is really, really good. It's very tender. It's the one thing they've really got going for them is that it's powerful because it's almost enough to actually tie them together so they stay together longer to figure out what is going on. She really entices him, which is a really cool thing, and he's gentle with her, and she really loves that, and he gets her at that kind of soul level. So it's in that regard, it's really a good deal. The only other thing that I really want to say about this is that while they just have this really awesome blend of emotions, intellect, intimacy, and all of these other things, when they decide to stay together, she stops being so bossy, and Pisces gets to have a little bit more freedom because she's not so worried about him, and he needs freedom to be able to navigate his little world. So when they decide finally that they're going to be together, they work it out, and it becomes an interesting couple in my take. So, hopefully that gives you a little help, or my take at least, on the compatibility between these two signs. And like I said, it always comes down to the people. Are you willing to do the work? Are you mature enough? Or whatever. So, if you're a Libra woman and you're out there with a Pisces man, let me know. Let me know how it's going. Leave it in the comments below. Thanks, guys.